Another day dawns at Sandkop, one of the world's leading marine bird rehabilitation centres near Cape Town. Today is a special day, as Sandkop are planning to release 9 African penguins who have spent the last few weeks being cared for at the centre. The day begins with a regular morning briefing, as volunteers gather to find out what they're doing today and who will be helping with the release. Brittany starts her day saying good morning to Rocky, Sandkop's only rockhopper penguin. Iona is working in ICU today, and this morning she's bringing some of the birds out for a bit of fresh air. Over in Pen 2, Johanna, Vera and Katrin are busy catching and feeding penguins, while Brittany keeps track of how many fish each bird has taken for their morning meal. And then it's time for a bit of exercise in the pool. Over in Pen 10, it's time to prepare the penguins for this afternoon's release. With help from Richard and Max, Sunette removes their plastic ID tags and gives each bird a quick spray with fluorescent pink dye. This bright pink spot will be visible for a short while and will help conservation workers to identify them as newly released birds should they run into trouble. The penguins' journey home begins with a short ride from Sandkop to the Victoria and Alfred waterfront in Cape Town. But first they're transferred in pairs to specially made cardboard boxes. These are sealed and then loaded into the Sandkop vehicle waiting outside. Just half an hour after leaving Sandkop, Priscilla, Johanna, Vera and Katrin arrive at the waterfront in Cape Town. The volunteers quickly unload the penguins. And before Priscilla heads back to Sandkop, the penguins are taken down to the quay and loaded aboard the Whale Watcher. Before long, we're ready to set sail, and as the Whale Watcher heads for the open sea, Johanna checks on the penguins, making sure they're comfortable and keeping out of the sun. The penguins are normally released by the crew of the Whale Watcher, but with the sea being so calm today, the captain is giving the volunteers an opportunity to release the birds themselves. As we approach the coast of Robben Island, the girls don their life jackets and get the penguins ready for their much anticipated release. Johanna carefully lowers the first pair of penguins to the stern, where Vera is waiting to help them on their way. As well as being a World Heritage Site, Robben Island is also home to a large colony of African penguins. So although some of the released penguins have not been to sea in over a month, it won't be long before they are reunited with their cousins on the island. The volunteers help out in turn, leaving Katrin with the honour of releasing the last penguin. After spending so much time caring for the birds, this is a special moment for the volunteers. But before too long, we have to leave the penguins to find their own way, as we continue with a leisurely cruise back to Cape Town. On the way, we have sightings of dolphins, seals, gannets, penguins and a wide variety of other marine birds. With another successful penguin release over, the volunteers enjoy some afternoon sun as we finally return to the V&A waterfront. Meanwhile, back at Sandkop, Rocky heads off to bed to dream about the day when he might be released.